Hi everyone, I am so glad because you are here today. At first, I want to say welcome for my ladies who are new in my channel. If you see me for the first time, so don't forget to subscribe and welcome a new family. Welcome to part 2 of the last video. We will talk more and more. One of the major problems is most women had led to believe that all men want is sex. We have probably read eye-catching like men think about sex every 6 seconds, or get a sexy stomach in no time flat, and inject nasty stuff in your lips so you will start looking like a sex doll. You will start looking like this one. Not like a sex doll. These are doubts to women for an early age by the magazines that scream that women should be doing to be lovable. Some women sadly never understand that all these magazines want to do is sell more magazines. The editors don't care about life or about your love life or about you. They don't care about. They don't even know you. Here is the cold truth. Men have a huge drive to make babies. Not to be a daddy, not to change diapers, not to play a happy family. No. They merely want to have sex and make babies. Since either in their instincts they want to spread their genes and reproduce. They have been programmed to. For this, men do not, I repeat, do not think about sex all the time until he gets sex or pleases himself by watching porn or by simply using his imagination. When he sleeps with you, however, it's supposed to be a lot more than just helping him get rid of his urge. It should be, and it can be, but it's up to you to decide. If you sleep with him too soon, it will be just about bed. You won't be anything more than all of the other women he sleeps with. I am sorry for telling you that. If, however, you make him wait for it, you can build up your value a lot. It's the best way to quickly put you into the category with the high value women. I already explained that men will test you and try to define your personality by looking at your behavior. Holding out on sleeping together is a very strong behavior, and it's good for you too. It is the best way to weed out some of the game players just looking for one night stands or friends with benefits. You will never have these guys just for yourself, so it's better to filter them out quickly of your life. Try to steer clear of the following. The first one, don't use your body to lure him. Don't hide it, but don't use it either. Make him wonder. There is always a reason why strippers walk up to stage already naked. They are well dressed and then take their clothes off slowly, one piece at a time, very slowly. They build the anticipation. The visual aspect is important too. Men are much more visual than women when it comes to arousal. You know, a man will find it a lot sexier if you wear a shirt or sweater that somehow shows the shape of your breasts than walking around bare breasts. Even showing cleavage too soon is not a good idea. Show him shapes, not the actual body part. So here are some great examples of hang or put something sexy of yours somewhere in your home where he can see it. Make sure it is the usual place for it, an item to not make it obvious. An example is hanging one of your sexy bra on the back of your bathroom door, placing some sexy shoes where he will take his shoes off. He will then start to visualize you wearing these shoes. Always build up the anticipation first. Second, when it's time to say goodnight after the first or the second and even the third date, he might invite you over. If he's audacious, he will invite himself in either directly or with a ruse. Even though your entire body might be screaming to have sex with him, then and there, don't. You can say, I'm not ready for this yet. You will need to pass a couple more tests first. With a big smile. This is flirty. playful, and he will allow him to build up the anticipation and chase you harder. Most importantly, it will give you the time to really gauge his personality before being blinded by the oxytocin rush after having had sex with him. Third, wear something that shows your sexy shapes without showing too much skin or any skin at all. Keep him guessing. Women who are overly sexual aren't sexy at all. Trying to be sexy never is sexy. It's perceived as weakness by most men. Sure, they might be still attracted to it, but it will only stand for one night, 2 nights, just for fun, not for not for anything else. Holding off always is a good idea because it will increase the price of the reward. Guess for which woman he will continue to put his best foot in. The woman who gives him great sex every day, or the woman he can conquer once or twice a week. The harder it is to get something, the more you will appreciate it. It's also seriously increases your value since you will know you don't sleep around. Speaking of sleeping around, when you sleep with the guy too soon, you will immediately think you do that with all the men you meet them. Even though he might truly be the exception and you clearly say so, he won't think so. No man wants to be with a woman he believes all the men in the world can get. It has no value to him, no matter how good she looks. It will feel good during sex, but he will start to have second thoughts the very milliseconds his orgasm is over. Before you leave, I want to point out a major mistake that you should avoid. The hands I discussed should remain hands, nothing more. There is nothing more frustrating to a guy than getting cozy with a woman, starting to make out, hoping that it will happen, seeing her get all steamy and hot herself, having her remove his shirt or her blouse or whatever other signs that makes it clear that birds are about to start chirping, only to have the woman then say, "Stop, I'm not ready yet," or "Stop, I forget I have to get up early tomorrow," or anything the same tune that means the fun is over. Try taking a sweet lollipop away from a 3-year-old child and you will see the exact same reaction. It will be a very bad reaction emotionally. If your hands are too strong and you allow him to take off like a rocket only to shoot him down a minute later, it will be frustrating to him that he will link this negative experience to you. If this happens twice, he won't be in the mood again next time. He will be out looking for someone else. He will prefer not getting anything than feeling this again. When you make his rocket take off, you should always let it reach the moon before he has to return back to Earth. That's why it's better to not have any of dates ending up at your place or his. It's best that your hands come from things he can see, not your words, or this can be misinterpreted. If he sees your bra hanging on your bathroom door, he's going to get aroused without thinking that you lead him on. If you let him kiss you patiently, allow him to open your blouse, touch your breast, then you stop him in his tracks, he will think you lead him on and you will lose his points. This is why I always advise my clients to not make any sexual innuendos, to not give any sexual hands, keep the both off. And don't let him look in the playbook. Don't say, "I don't have sex before the fourth date." This would again take all of the mystery away, and who knows, you might not feel ready for fourth date. You are in the driver's seat here. You will be ready when you are ready, just not before the third or the fourth date. Really, I'm talking. And he will see it when the moment comes. That could be the moment where he has cooked a great meal for you, giving you a couple of nice compliments, and he's proven to be a good guy. As you are having a conversation in your or his living room, you turn on some music, get up and ask him to dance. If he does, even though he's a terrible dancer, you hold him closer and gently press your breasts against his chest. As soon as you see he's heating up and getting aroused, you excuse yourself and go to the bathroom where you freshen up a bit. When you return, you unbutton one button of your shirt, only then in his presence. You start making out and let it go from there. You then let him take the lead. He wants to think he's in the lead. But we both know you were in control at all times. He only getting you because he deserved it. Because you are ready. Now you are in his bed and I should leave. Don't forget to wait for my next video.